Okay. I have not streamed in a very long time, so this is gonna be scuffed as hell. I didn't even set up everything properly again. Alright, is my stream working? Probably. Yep, it's working. Alright, so in case anyone missed what this whole thing is, we have Windows Server. It's very epic. Who doesn't love Windows Server? It's my favorite operating system. Um, yeah, so we are going to be I don't know how long this will take, to be quite honest. We're going to be installing the ADCS role on this Windows Server VM. And yeah, fun times. So we need to do one of these and actually log into this. All right. Let's make sure that I have the right password and it is not visible on stream. It's always a good one. Need domain admin. And that is what I named one of my domain admin accounts because I'm epic and cool. All right. So, first step of any Windows server thing is you click this button and you do yeah. How epic is that? We tick that box, we add that feature, and we do next. Now, let's see if I remember what else I need to do. None of those. Okay. ADCS, certificate authority. I believe I need one other thing. So I will consult the sacred texts. All right. Active Directory certificate services. And I need this one. Okay. Signing. Okay. I need to select. I don't remember. Need to select the certificate policy web. That's the one I was. Okay. Add features. Yeah, this is the click ops portion of this shit. All right. Web server role, blah blah blah. We do not want other things. This is not open to the internet. And we do a little install. Now, do I have... Nice. Okay, I don't have to. I have a weird network setup, which means that sometimes I need to do weird things. And well, not really. I have to change DNS so that it'll actually resolve stuff to the internet because I keep my domain controllers, which this points to, very locked down. Alright. Any other watching paint dry enjoyers? Alright. Very cool. So, the other thing I will need is a fun little repository on a GitHub. This one. Wow. Because I don't know off the top of my head what the best config is. So I am going to use this this GitHub thing. Cool. Yeah. This wonderful GitHub thing that does stuff for me. As soon as this is done. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. Close. Configuration required. Cool. Now I configure this shit. Credentials. Yes, yes. Alright. And I'm doing this. Certificate authority and that. Enterprise CA is what I want. I want my cryptography to be good. One of those crappy ones. Cool. That seems about appropriate. Yeah, making this a problem for 2030 me seems about right. Okay. Windows integrated. Won't do that now. Wow. And that is that's so epic. That's Active Directory certificate services. But now what I want to do is I want to pull up my PowerShell and do one of these. Locksmith, scope current user. Cool. That is a lot of other things. So module. Name. Scope current user. Right. Right. Cool. Will I have to change DNS? No. Very good. We love to see that. Alright. I do not have to do a thing. PS Gallery. We love the PS Gallery. That's where all the good stuff is. Because by default, dependent module Active Directory. Right, that's true. I need to do, believe I need this one. That's what I need. All right. Installing DNS. I believe this installs DNS as well. That's just what I need. All right. Very epic. Very, very epic. I honestly don't know if this is a niche that people actually want to see. I mean, this is probably not probably, this is bog standard stuff that you can see anywhere else. This is not that interesting. When I actually run like the scripts to set up zones and authentication silos and all that, that's probably when I will be getting the actual good stuff going. Cool. How do I use this? Invoke locksmith. Cool. Wowie zowie. Let's read the documentation for this tool together. Okay, mode 0. Okay, we'll output all my issues in table format. How many issues? Alright. That's awesome. When admins owner rights. Cool. Alright. Auditing not fully enabled. Alright. Wow. Alright. That is a lot of issues. We love lots of issues. Alright. Let's do that again in mode 1. Cool. So now this should tell me what I need to do to make it not be terrible. Lovely. Very lovely. Okay. So, these ordered by, not ordered by criticality. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Issue auditing is not fully enabled. Alright. I should have another CA. Alright. We can fix this. We can enable auditing. This should be a matter of opening a new PowerShell window. And we'll paste that in. Okay, so what is this? Enable auditing. Lovely. I believe I need to do... No. Alright. Administrator permissions. That's always fun. Alright. Okay. Cool. You fucking kidding me? That is not optimal. There we go. One thing solved. That is whatever. ESC5. Domain admins has owner rights. That's fine. Domain admins, that's fine. If domain admins have official password now, but this is the groundwork to not have official password anymore. Okay. Let's skip over the information. Okay. Alright. Domain admins have the rights to do things. Oh my god. That I will skip over. Medium. This is true. I agree with this one. Why do I have that as? Alright, ACO. Yes. Drive not found, huh? Drive not found. Lovely. Probably should have joined this machine with my domain admin account, but that's okay. All right. ACLs, blah blah blah. What are the highs are there? That is kind of dodgy. I don't like that. Oh my god. Why does it do this? Lovely. Very lovely. Okay. That is so cool. Let's try that. Let's try autofix. Let's try the magic mode. I'm assuming it will fail though, because this doesn't point to what it should anymore. That is my cold take. I'm gonna guess it will not do what it needs. Well, it's gathering the objects. That took a sec last time as well. Very cool. Very, very cool. So any paint drying enjoys? Yeah. Um let's see. Oh my god. This is not doing the needful. It really is not. Alright. That's ADCS. Let's look at the wonderful Yubico article that explains the other thing I need to do. Cool. This I have done. This I have not done. That I don't care. Let's see. Yes, supported key length, so I've got a 2048. Um, hmm. Fascinating. Very fascinating. I believe I need to change the cryptographic. I'm in select mode. Is that what it is? I love PowerShell. How do I get out of select mode? Oh well. This is... I see. Okay. Cool. Creating a script for little changes. Okay. Cool. So that is enabling auditing. That's fine. Oh, oh, I see. I need to run this in this one. Oh, in this administrator. Oh, yes. Four. All right, there we go. This I want it to do. Set that to enterprise admins. Very good. Um, Interesting. We love NP or certificates. All right. What the hell is this object? Don't know what these objects are. This is probably for the best. They get changed to be owned by enterprise admin. All right. That is a bunch of issues resolved. Now let's go back to this one again and see what's left. What fun things are left. All right. We have a couple things. Very nice. We love right property elevated rights. Did it not literally... This script. Could have sworn it was meant to literally say that it was going to resolve those. Oh god. I bet this is written for like PowerShell 7 or something. And that's why it didn't do what it should have. Oh well. I will install PowerShell 7 at some point. Alright. Oh my god. Create a new private key. So I'm guessing I need to do that if I want YubiKeys. It's Shaw, whatever. That's very epic. So that is technically too big for YubiKeys, I guess. I just want the more secure cryptographic element. And it's telling me that no. May increase the size beyond the available space. I don't like that. Oh god. Alright. I may need to make changes to this certificate. Alright. Okay. Oh, good. I'm not able to change this after the fact. That would be very sad. That would be very sad indeed. Alright. This seems to be what I need. 30. Key length is the algorithm. Hmm. Blah, blah. Alright. I'm not seeing. Hmm. Alright. I don't know if I can change this. How good. Alright. Let's see if Scripting House will have a better... Okay, so this is changing the validity length. That's not what I want. Alright. Reddit. Alright. I can just make a new root CA. Alright. What is this? Right. Is this applet? No. Okay, that's fun. This applet is not working. Cool. Love that. Options. No. Um, okay. I don't know how I meant to start the process of setting up a CA from scratch again, which is great. Retarget. What is this? Why do I have another root CA? It'd be so funny if I actually set this up before and I didn't need to do all that again. Let's find out. That's awesome. That's fully sick. Oh, there we go. Properties. Properties, properties, properties. Hello. There we go. This is a RSA SHA-256. There we go. Whatever this is. Why do I have this? I'm so confused as to why I already have a certificate authority on one of my DCs. Alright. This one is on album. What is this? Alright. I believe this is the right machine. This is... Okay. I already had a... Okay, that's cool. That's very epic. I did not realize that I had this already. Okay, I wasted my own time. That's awesome. Cool. We can do this then. Alright. Common name and distinguished name, blah, blah, blah. Verify all settings. Okay. Alright. So now I need to do group policy, apparently. District templates. That. Alright. Group policy. Alright. Let's put it in here. Okay. Computer policies admin component smart card. Alright. Smart card. Smart card. Alright. Allow ACC certificates to be used. Edit. Enabled. Wow. That's what we need. Alright. That is epic. Cool. So now I should be able to... Okay, I want that. Alright, so that needs to be in my... This policy... Computer... Where is it? Policies, when you're setting security, local policy security options. Alright. Security, local security. Okay, what am I looking for? Interactive logon smart card removal behavior. Go. Lock workstation. That's what we want. Alright. Okay. Cool. Now I can't do this from this machine because this is a VM in Proxmox. So I kind of can't plug in a USB to my Proxmox. Cool. The other option I have is editing some firewall rules to allow a machine to connect as intended, which I will do at a later date. Cool. I guess that's ADCS. Oh my god. Yeah. So anyway, who wants to see SCCM being set up? Because that's in the future. Because I want to be able to play this where is it? Smart card mini driver. And I don't want to manually install it, so I'm gonna set up SCCM. Cool. Well, that was less than an hour. That was less than 45 minutes. Let's pretend that yeah. Well, let's pretend that I successfully set up something that didn't already exist. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully next stream will be more interesting. I'll actually look at ADV3 stuff more in depth now that I have certificate services. Which, like, to be fair, that will also just be running scripts, but that's epic. That's fun and cool. Alright. That's fine. That is very epic and cool. Alright. Let's try this again. Very nice. Alright. That's today's stream done. I will catch you probably next week for more Active Directory things. Goodbye.